Hello, ma'am. Amrita here. No, I can't. Hello.
Hello, Amrita. Am I audible to you?
Tarun. Hello. Ankita,
Hello.
are you able to hear me? क्या है ये थोड़ा ठंडा प्लीज क्या है
Hello, Ankita.
I don't know what is happening today. One
Yes,
after the
ma'am.
other, the network is getting weak and the
Ma'am,
voice.
network because of the rain, I think,
Yeah.
ma'am, it's raining.
Right. Yeah, continuously it was raining.
Yeah. Ma'am, shall we start off?
Both of us or Ankita,
Yeah.
maybe she's, yeah. Okay. 50 ले लो.
Okay. Okay, it's raining heavily, is it? She's not able to come. It's okay. Anybody else would want to ask question?
Event with the soft copy, hard copy.
Ankita, is it? Yeah. Tell, ma. Tell.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I think मैम को मेरा वॉइस शायद नहीं पहुंच रहा है मैम.
मुझे तो सुनाई दे रहा है.
वही मैम मेरी भी शायद वहाँ पे मैम नेटवर्क शायद प्रॉब्लम है कुछ अप एंड डाउन हो रहा है मैम तो मैम शायद सुन नहीं पा रहे हैं.
आप नहीं सुन पा रहे हैं मुझे?
नहीं मैम मैं आपको सुन पा रही हूँ मैम. मैम शायद वहाँ पे लोकेशन में शायद कुछ नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है मैम. मतलब मैम मेरा वॉइस सुन नहीं पा रहे हैं मे बी.
Ma'am,
Yeah, I'm not able to hear. No,
Yeah.
Manoja, I can hear very clearly. But Ankita, I'm able to hear only some noise.
Yeah, ma'am, there is heavy rains over there, it seems. So
What to do?
network problem.
But you're very clear to me. How about me?
Ma'am,
Yeah,
am
you are
I
very clear
audible
too.
now?
Okay.
Okay, then we'll start off or
Let's
what?
start, ma'am.
We'll start, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, Ankita. Nice to see you again. Please come have your seat. Amrita,
Ma'am, I'm
sorry.
Amrita.
Sorry.
You forgot my name. Ma'am,
No.
I'm
No, actually, I was just talking with a student of mine. Her name is Ankita. So that was in my memory. I'm sorry. I remember your name very
No, ma'am.
clear.
It's okay, ma'am. You meet so many students, so you will. I'm happy you still remember me.
Oh, thanks for understanding that. Okay. How are you doing, Amrita?
I'm fine, ma'am.
Uh, can you just tell me a little more? What do you mean by I'm fine? Could you just elaborate a little on?
As usual. There's nothing different today.
You're sleeping well,
Yeah.
you're eating well.
I eat, but this hostel food I don't like. So I eat sometimes. I bring food from outside and I eat. And during exam time, I study more. So I sleep very late.
Okay. You're about to have your exam these days?
Yeah, internal exam is coming.
Okay. Last time when you had come, I have taught you some relaxation exercise. Were you able to do that?
Little bit, not much, ma'am, because class, then I have my lab. This work, I'm busy with my, so I was little bit I did, not regular.
Yeah, but that little bit, did it help you?
Yes.
Okay. But it's important that you need to continue to do that, right? Then it will help you more.
Okay, ma'am. I will do.
Okay, because you were complaining of some anxious symptoms and all.
Yes, ma'am.
So it is important that you continue to do. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Amrita,
I will.
yeah. I today I want to discuss some important issues in your life with you.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Uh, it's very essential when you come to a counselor that you open up and discuss any area of your life, because this opportunity that you are getting to discuss about yourself and to deal with various issues in your life, this opportunity may not be available for you again and again, isn't it? So you agree or disagree with me?
True, ma'am. I agree.
Yeah. So, in this context, I would like to ask you, are there any other issues, Amrita, which you are aware of, but you haven't disclosed with me? Uh, why I'm asking you this, not that because I distrust you or anything. There are certain habits that we inculcate over a period of time as a young person, but many times we feel bad to talk about that to somebody senior or a teacher. Isn't it so?
Mm, yeah,
Don't you think so?
maybe.
Yeah. So, as a young person, I have met a lot of young people, you know. They also are into certain habits. Some of them smoking, because you're a youngster, and many of the adolescent period, many of the youngsters get into this habit of smoking or taking marijuana or some drugs, some tablets, or some of them also have this habit, drinking once in a while. uh, you can trust me, and if you have any of these issues, I would expect that you will open up and discuss with me so that I will be able to help you.
No, why are you asking this, ma'am?
Generally, this is a problem with the youngsters that I come across. uh, and you also know that your teacher has referred you to me, and she had actually discussed certain things with me regarding you. So I want to confirm it with you. That's why I'm asking you.
What, ma'am?
Uh, she has told me that you have the habit of taking marijuana once in a while.
No, ma'am.
Okay. So why do you think that ma'am has, if you are
I don't know.
denying it?
I don't know, ma'am.
So, do you think that your ma'am would have some point of time come to know about it, and without some reason, will she disclose that to me?
I have no idea.
You don't have to feel bad about it, Amrita, because I do come across a lot of young people. I can give you examples of good number of them who have come out of it, leading a normal life. So it is always good to disclose about yourself, and good to be honest and truthful about oneself. I am not going to disclose this to anybody else. This will stay between both of you, and you also don't have to worry what will ma'am think of me. Will she think bad about me? You don't have to worry about those things at all. This is going to be absolutely confidential between both of us. What do you think about it?
No, ma'am.
Should,
I don't know why you are asking this.
but there are clear evidence. Your class teacher and your hostel warden. I'm sorry, I have to disclose this with you since your warden was. I have to get back to your warden since you were referred to me, and she has been asking me, did you disclose about this to me? So, without any reason, would she say like that?
I don't know, ma'am.
How do you think we will deal with this issue? If you do not want to discuss with me, I cannot force you. But it is important that to understand what all consequences can happen to a person if that person continues to depend on drugs.
Ma'am,
Have
I
you ever?
don't take. I don't take.
Okay, now you are telling me I don't take. It's okay. Now I am forced to believe you. I will believe you. But I would like to discuss few consequences of these things for you to understand. Can we go ahead about this?
Why, ma'am?
As a young person, it is good. You are also a teacher, isn't it?
I'm going to.
You are going to be a teacher. You're getting trained up as a teacher. So, as a
No, I'm
teacher,
joining after this. I'm in. My interest is to become a teacher.
yeah, but what as a teacher you will come across a student who is having some problems like this, then it is beneficial for you to understand, isn't it? In fact, I would like to discuss if any opportunity I get with any young person, I would like to discuss, even educate them regarding this so that they will be of help to somebody else, isn't it so?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So,
ma'am.
so can I just discuss few things regarding this?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. See, when somebody takes drugs on a regular basis or once in a while, initially that's how people will start off. Their friends may offer them, their friends may tell them just to join them for a while, once in a while, just for company's sake. But once people will start like that, they will reach a stage, they will start enjoying it. And after some time, it can so happen that whoever takes that will start getting kick out of that. They feel so good, and then they feel like doing certain things which they were not able to do. So gradually what it can happen is it can affect that person's brain, it can affect that person's studies, education, personal functioning, can even affect mind, and can end up having some psychiatric disorder also. So, this is very, in no way, although initially it appears as though this is helpful or pleasant, gradually, initially you are in control of this, but gradually that will start taking control of you, and then it will become a problem. So I think I will also give you some articles to just go through it and to understand in detail, because in this session we don't have that much time. I will, you just read it and think about it, and you can get back to me. Is that okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, they want to ask question. What do you see here? Let me ask you some questions. What do you see here? What kind of a client is Amrita?
Ma'am, Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Geetima. Yeah, boliye.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma'am. Ma'am,
Good afternoon.
as I have observed here that Amrita is to some extent she is getting open up with the counselor after 2-3 sessions like this, but yet she has one private chamber, one secret chamber where she has put all her those things, addiction and these type of things, which she was already decided not to open up with you. That I noticed. And you had to probe her so much that after that also she is not opening up. And now you came to direct confrontation, like
Yes.
you would you like to open up with all these things and like that. The way you did this confrontation, she suddenly we can see her mood getting changed. वो मतलब हसमुख हंसती खिलती लड़की मतलब suddenly she got damped by it, and she felt that she got caught. That difference in her thinking or attitude, it came reflected in her face. That we noticed. But at the same time, we can also, I can also observe this, and I feel it that आप अगर direct confrontation नहीं करते, तो अमृता आपके साथ ऐसे ही मतलब एक लेवल तक पूरा फ्रीली फ्रेंकली ओपनली बात करते रहते, लेकिन उनका जो ये सब्सटेंस एब्यूज वाला चीज है ना, वो किसी भी हद पे भी आपको बताने नहीं बताते, क्योंकि शी इज दैट मच इंटेलिजेंस शी हैज लाइक हाउ टू कीप दैट सीक्रेटली विद इन हरसेल्फ. दैट आई नोटिस मैम.
So what do you call that? वो जो कर रहे हैं उसको what name? Let's just finish with Geetima, then we'll come to Pushpanjali. What do you call this as?
Like,
Ma'am,
sorry ma'am, that term I don't know actually, but
may I,
Okay.
ma'am?
Yes, try Rajeshri.
Ma'am, can it be a denial stage?
Okay, we'll come to that. Okay.
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, Anindita wanted to say something.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good
Will it be self defensive?
Okay. What defense mechanism do you think it is?
It's a kind of she's got a protective shell around her, which doesn't allow her to express herself or let people know about what she is, and maybe that, yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Hello.
that's okay. Now who is it? Pushpanjali. हाँ बोलिए.
Ma'am, it will be called the borderline personality because
No.
Amrita.
Let's not come to diagnosis. We are not here to diagnosis. Counselors are not there to make diagnosis. Okay. Let's not come into conclusion. See, good that you said that, Pushpanjali. I want to tell this. See, always as a counselor, we have this tendency to jump into conclusion, okay, and make a diagnosis. This is not a counselor's job at all. Okay, we are trying to analyze her problem and to find out how to go ahead first to, like Rajashri clearly point out, that she's not manipulating. Actually, she's not psychologically, like Anindita also pointed out, like she's in a state of denial. Okay, and some amount of manipulation is also there, that she is feigning ignorance to that. Why? Because she's in a state of denial. Okay, at this time, we cannot jump and call her, you're a borderline personality, go take treatment. No, that let it not be our approach at all. That means we have already become judgmentalist, isn't it, Pushpanjali?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so please don't label anybody here. We are just trying to analyze and understand her problem.
I'll just come in for a while.
Yeah,
This
ma'am.
analysis, as
Yeah.
good that Pushpanjali came out. That's why what is there inside you, let it come out. That becomes a learning for everybody. The moment
Okay.
we try to label or diagnose, the danger is we try to perceive every situation based on that grip
Our
what we-
perception. Yeah.
our perception becomes that. So that is why we say we should be non-judgmental, because another thing you think, why a teenager who's very enthusiastic and happy and doing everything in life will agree, it is so natural that they want to, they do not want to disclose it. Will they? Is it so easy to say? If somebody is asking, are you smoking? I am smoking. Somebody is asking, are you smoking? Will I say yes? Don't, if it is my age, I will say if I am smoking. But in a 17-year-old, will they say? That too, such a sweet voice counselor is asking with all acceptance and love and care and concern, because we know, the client knows very well that what I am doing is wrong. It
Yes.
is not easy for a young girl to agree with one question. Are you smoking? Your teacher told you are smoking. Do you think anybody will jump and say, yes, my teacher said I will do? So here, definitely, as you all discussed, there is no manipulation. It is
Yeah.
very natural, very
Yeah.
natural behavior.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, like ma'am said, I just want to add on to what ma'am said. ठीक है, वो manipulated. That is why Geetima, I asked that question. I wanted you to answer me at that time whether you are thinking, आप जैसे बात कर रहे थे ना, उसमें से मुझे ये समझ में आ रहा है ऑलरेडी अपना माइंड में आप सोच के बैठी हैं कि दिस चाइल्ड, आई मीन दिस स्टूडेंट इज मैनिपुलेटिव.
मैम आई वाज नॉट टेलिंग अबाउट मैनिपुलेटिंग, लाइक मैं ये बोल रही थी कि कुछ ऐसा चीज वो अपने मन में रखा और इस चीज में डिटरमाइंड है कि कुछ भी हो मैं ये चीज डिस्क्लोज नहीं करूंगी, ये मैं बोल रही थी मैम.
अच्छा, ओके.
इसलिए आपको इतना ज्यादा प्रोब करना पड़ा और लास्ट में आपको डायरेक्टली कन्फ्रंट भी करना
Again,
पड़ा.
Geetima,
मैम कुछ बोल रहे हैं.
yeah, see, she asked, your teacher told me smoking. Will anybody say yes?
No,
One question,
never.
two question, and she was very lovingly telling about the consequences. It is nice to listen for me. And she gave a reason also, it is useful for you and all that. It's just nice to listen for me. So if we think we have there is definitely no decision in her that she will not disclose.
Yeah, that is.
There is no reason for her to disclose at this stage now.
Okay, ma'am. Yes,
Why
She's not ready actually. Psychologically, she's not ready to disclose. That is what Rajeshri was telling. वो denial mode में है.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But she's not manipulating.
Okay.
समझ में आ रहा है?
I am, ma'am. समझ में है.
Yeah, Shiva Prasad is also mentioning that there is defense mechanism. Okay, now how do we go about this? Denial को हम कैसे overcome करेंगे? That is a very important thing.
हेलो मैम. हेलो.
या अंकिता.
मैम एक डाउट है यहाँ पे कि मैम वो जो क्लाइंट है जैसे कि अमृता, तो मैम उससे मैम डिनाई किया, तो मैम ये डिनाई, ये जो आता है मैकेनिज्म, ये डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म मैम राइज क्यों होता है? मतलब अगर एक क्लाइंट को पता है कि मैं उनके पास आई हूँ या आया हूँ सो दैट मुझे कुछ हद तक एक पॉजिटिव वे मिल पाए, सो दैट मैं ओवरकम कर पाऊँ अपने एडिक्शन से, तो वो चीज जानने के बाद भी मैम वो डिनायल स्टेट को अपने ब्रेन में क्यों लाता है मैम? मेरा ये डाउट है.
Yeah, I'll tell you one example वो आपको समझ में आएगा. A mother who has lost her child. Okay, does she know that the child is dead or not? Is she एक माँ जो डिलीवरी में बच्चा गुजर गया, ठीक है?
Okay.
Okay, is she aware of the fact that this child is dead or not?
Yes, ma'am. वो aware है.
Okay, but if you talk with her, I have seen good number of mothers, you know, they will behave as though nothing like that has happened to them. No, the child is where, some of them even will, they don't want to believe that there is a process involved in that, emotional process involved in that. It takes time for her to come to terms with the fact that she has lost her child. So initially, what happens with her is she will use this defense mechanism. Okay, and she will operate in denial. So this is not something deliberate. समझ में आ रहा है अंकिता?
Yes, ma'am.
It is the same mechanism that is working with that mother. क्योंकि हमारा mind, आप सुने हैं ना, बहुत सारा, some people they still believe and behave in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
way. Okay, they cannot accept it. Their unconscious mind has not come to, or they, sorry, subconscious mind, they have not come to terms with this fact, and because of which their defense mechanism is operating in such a way that she is in denial. She is not a treatment resistant case. She is not somebody who is not wanting to come for treatment at all. She has come, this is the third session, she has come voluntarily, isn't it?
Okay, ma'am.
There must be something obviously happening in her gradually, and there is some openness that is gradually, it is a process. Okay, it's a time taking process. Understand that? समझ में आया?
हाँ मैम, मतलब हम थोड़े टाइम जाने के बाद जब थोड़ा काउंसलिंग प्रोसेस और भी मतलब हो जाएगा और काउंसलिंग सेशंस के बाद मैम वो ऑटोमेटिकली अपनी चीजों को ओपन अप करना शुरू करेगा या करेगी मैम?
It depends on each client. Okay, I cannot tell at this point of time, but that's what I am trying to. Okay, we'll come to problem कैसे analysis करेंगे, goal setting क्या है. So now my whole focus will be to gradually, now I have offered her, I will send you some articles to read. It might give her some understanding, opening, and gradually she might come and open up and say that, ma'am, this article really helped me to identify with my problem and I want to take some help. That is one way that I am giving her some articles to read so that she can understand a lot of okay, somebody has sent a message. Yeah, she might open up also, Ankita, we do not know, but gradually my experience is, there are clients who have never come back again also, but with young,
yes ma'am,
yeah, okay, so I feel it is important that, but we have to keep on trying. Okay, motivating that person in different way. Now it is ultimately her choice finally. We cannot force ourselves on her. Okay, so.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, if अगर ये अमृता को इसके बारे में खुलकर बोलना है तो क्या हम ये कर सकते हैं कि कुछ एक छोटे से स्टोरी के थ्रू हमें जैसे कि हम अपने सिस्टर का एग्जांपल देखकर उससे कह सकते हैं कि मेरी सिस्टर ने भी एट दैट टाइम ये इस टाइप का जो है स्मोकिंग करना ये सब किया है। तो क्या वो इस टाइप से एक तरह का एम्पैथी डेवलप करके उस पर ट्रस्ट और डेवलप करके ये तो खोला जा सकता है ना मैम ये?
I would say it is better not to share from your family, but you can share if she is willing to listen, you can, it is good that you thought about that, Manshi. It is good that we can share the example of somebody else. I was trying to tell her that, isn't it? I know, but you can make it little more specific and without not disclosing the identity of anyone. You can share. I would like to narrate the story of a client of mine, XYZ, and don't mention the name, but you can give a
imagination story. It
हाँ,
is just imagination
जो real story हुआ भी होगा, but you can tell her, share her with her certain stories of one particular person, how that person also had resistance, but continue with treatment and had recovered and doing well.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, hello ma'am.
Yes. हाँ बोलिए.
Actually from the activities of Amrita,
हाँ.
I feel that it is quite natural that she will hide. She will hide. She will not open the truth, what she is facing and what she is doing. This is very natural. Another thing, ma'am, what you have done as a counselor, that you try to ask her, try to make her convince. But one thing I could not understand, ma'am, after giving her a chance that this is, I will give you some article, you will read it. You have given right now for Mansi, you said that we can give one example of some live person. For example, ma'am, Sanjay Dutt.
Yeah.
We can give his example
yes,
also.
very well, very good. आपने सही बोला. Yeah.
And she will definitely turn. After, I think, ma'am, after one more session, definitely she will call and what I feel. After one session, definitely she will come to you and see, after reading the biography or after reading the story, after reading the articles, ma'am, definitely she will change a lot.
Yes, for sure. Most probably you are right. Most probably yes. Yes.
Yes.
Because after giving scientific articles regarding substance abuse and all, my experiences, at least, they'll come little positive, and gradually after maybe 2 or 3 sessions, they might even say, ma'am, I also would like to. And then I will also give success story to read of somebody who went through this process and got. So this is how we will motivate the client. Okay. You can be creative, you can be innovative, whichever way you want. But I was just giving a basic guideline, because if we will go on arguing with her, so at this stage, this is a third session, isn't it? That if we will go on pretending that, we don't know, and she may not open up and tell, then this is one approach that we will try to help her to open up and to be motivated. So what I was trying to do is, I am trying to motivate her. Okay, directly, indirectly, I am trying to motivate her. So once she gets some scientific article, young people know, they don't know the consequences of all this. Okay. I know one person in my own family just had started drinking. That person did not know, young person. Okay. Did not become an alcoholic or addict, but the way that person was going on, I felt this person will definitely become an addict. So we helped him to go to a psychiatrist, and that psychiatrist also is a counselor. So he counseled him and educated him and made him understand what are the pros and cons and what are the consequences in the long run. you know, that really helped the person. And he went for counseling, and then now that person is doing very well, not taking substance anymore. So different people, no, individuals vary, but A plus B equal to C ऐसे हम नहीं बोल सकते हैं. We have to tailor make it for each individual. समझ में आ रहा है ना कना? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, ma'am. I get. I get. I want to share one incident of our विद्यालय.
आपका वॉइस
Hello.
बिल्कुल क्लियर नहीं था. एक बार और रिपीट कीजिएगा.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
I want to share one incident. Hello.
Yeah.
I want to share an incident like this Amrita case.
Yeah.
Like this one only.
Yeah.
That I was hostel in charge in that Vidyalaya, and one night, ma'am, two children with our watchman. They left the Vidyalaya hostel. They went to nearby village, and they have taken this country-made wine.
Yeah.
And again they come back. At 12 midnight, ma'am, principal sir, he was on the move. He caught all those boys, and they called me and our friend also. Often, by smelling them, we confirm that they have taken, but they never agree.
Okay.
They never agree. They never accept that they have taken, ma'am. Like this Amrita only. And on the next day, we threatened them also. Actually, at that time, we have not done all this counseling, ma'am, because we are confirmed that they have taken. We asked them to please better take TC. We called their parent. Their parent also, ma'am, they prefer to take TC, but they did not admit that they have taken.
Yeah.
This situation, ma'am, we have also confused what to do because parent is not accepting, the is not accepting, the person, our staff who has gone with them is also not accepting. But only we are getting offer from their activities and from smelling. The boy, he take TC, but he did not admit that he has taken contraband wine.
Okay. Yeah, some of them it is
because he was the
like
son of a
that.
doctor.
Yeah,
Because he was the son of a
parents also
doctor.
Yeah.
Yes. But they
The
never
doctor was
accept.
also, doctor also never accepted. It's very unfortunate and sad a father doing that.
Yes, ma'am.
Very sad.
I present this story because of the Amrita situation, ma'am. Actually, it is difficult to accept, and it is our tendency that we will not accept.
Yes.
But Amrita is quite confident that my teacher knows the I am here.
Yeah.
She knows. She knows everything, but it is difficult for her. There is no strength in his mind. She will get mental strength after reading the article, after getting in touch with you. When she will convince that counselor will help me. Still now she is not believing you.
Yeah, she's
After
not
reading yes. If she will believe that she can come over this situation with your help, definitely she will share. I think so.
Yeah. Thank you. उषा क्या बोलना है आपको?
Ma'am, I'm just clarifying with you. Here, ma'am, the counselor is changing her plan from probing to indirectly motivating her so that she open up. Correct, ma'am?
Yeah. Yes.
But ma'am, see, my apprehension is she is a college girl, and I'm very sure she knows very well what happens if she continue her bad habit of smoking. Health issues related with the smoking, the further psychological effects. Psychological effects she may not be knowing, but I'm sure she must be knowing about what the normal physically, how she will get affected by continuing the habit. So it is, I still feel that it is not very easy for her to open up immediately. She knows, and there is something else which is pulling her back from opening up. This is what I feel, ma'am.
Okay, Usha. Yeah, what do you think is pulling her? What do you think is pulling her back from sharing it, Usha?
Maybe a fear that what happens if her parents come to know about it. What the people will think about it. It is about her reputation she is thinking about, and not.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So I think she is trying to save on the reputation, madam. With the parents, with the colleague, like her peer students and teachers, ma'am.
Yeah, but teachers already know, isn't it? Her reputation is already at stake. See, at this point of time, maybe only the warden and the class teacher will know. But gradually, everybody will gradually come to know if she is feared.
She is not understanding this particular fact. She needs to be like the fact that everybody will know about it, or everybody by now has known, like teachers have known about her. Maybe she is not ready to accept it, and she's still trying to for her image or something. This is like it's difficult to accept that. Like as a human being, we try our level best, no matter till the end, that we try to save our image and.
You're right, Usha. But that is what I was trying to break.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
My is that it is not very easy. Still, it is not very easy.
Yeah, it's not very easy. She might not even come for. It is also possible that she might not come for session anymore. Also, it can be possible also. Okay, but it is their choice. We as counselors, we are trying our best to make her realize and help her to overcome her denial. Okay, but I have seen when you give them some articles to read to understand the consequences, that good number of them, it is true that they may have smoking is injurious to health. वो तो cigarette में ही लिखा हुआ है ना. So any लिखना पढ़ना जो कोई भी literate आदमी तो ये जानता है. But is it just an intellectual knowing or it is an emotional knowing? है ना? With heart, does she know that, accept that? That is the thing. So it is, I am trying to come down from that head level understanding to heart level understanding.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So once it comes to that heart level understanding, we will be able to work on breaking the denial. We will have one session. I will definitely help you to understand how to work on denial. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Lilu Sheikh wants to tell something.
Yes, ma'am.
बोलिएगा.
मैम मैंने अमृता को जो देखा कि जब जो क्वेश्चन कर रहे थे उसको, तो वो पूरे बात सिर्फ बोल रहे व्हाई, मे बी, नो, व्हाई आस्क यू क्वेश्चन मैम, शी टेल्स बट मैंने देखा कि ये नेचुरल है कि कोई भी टीचर या काउंसलर कोई क्लाइंट को या स्टूडेंट को कोई क्वेश्चन का आस्क करेगा कि आप स्मोक करते हो, तो वो नेचुरली वो स्टूडेंट या क्लाइंट वो कन्फर्म में वो फ्लुएंटली बोलेगा नहीं. ये कोई भी स्टूडेंट या क्लाइंट नहीं बोलेगा वो स्मोकिंग करता है, स्पेशली लेडीज, तो नहीं बोलेगा, स्टूडेंट भी नहीं बोलेगा. तो बट मैम जो अमृता को मैंने जो देखा उसका बोलने का तरीका, तो मुझे लगता है वो थोड़ा घबरा हुआ है अंदर ही अंदर, और थोड़ा अपने बात को थोड़ा वो छुपा रहा है भीतर. क्योंकि वो सोचता है कि यदि मैं क्लाइंट के सामने या टीचर के सामने कोई के सामने बोल देता हूँ कि मैं स्मोकिंग करता हूँ, तो वो सब सोचता है कि मैं लेडीज हूँ। स्पेशली वो नेचुरली हम लोग जानते हैं लेडीज तो कम स्मोकिंग करता है, नहीं करता है ज़्यादातर। हम जानते हैं कि लेडीज ये सब नहीं करता है, ड्रिंक ड्रग्स फ्रग्स 100% में कम से कम 10% होता है, बट ज़्यादातर लड़का ही स्मोकिंग करता है। तो वो अमृता ये सोच रहा है कि मैं क्लाइंट के सामने या टीचर के सामने मैं एक्सप्रेस नहीं बोलूँगा, तो वो थोड़ा अपने को छुपा रहा है बात बोलने। तो इसलिए आप जो क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं तो उसको तो वो सिर्फ बोल रहे नहीं, नो व्हाई। तो मैंने देखा कि वो अपने बात अपने छुपा रहा है। बट वो
तो
जब अपने विषय को क्लाइंट काउंसलर के पास गया था तो उसको ओपनली बोलना चाहिए कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है उसको। वो क्लाइंट के वो तो काउंसलर के पास गया है ना, तो बोलना चाहिए। बट वो अपने आप जब क्वेश्चन कर रहे थे ना, वो सिर्फ बोल रहे मे बी, नो, व्हाई। तो मैंने देखा कि तो अपनी बात को वो इमोशन अपने थॉट को हाइड कर रहा है।
ठीक है, 1 मिनट रुकिए ना, मैं समझ गई आपका कुछ मैम।
बट मैम 1 मिनट और, सॉरी मैम, क्योंकि मैंने देखा अब बच्चे स्टूडेंट जो भी, एक स्टूडेंट को, मेरा एक क्लास में स्टूडेंट था, तो मैंने मार्केट में उसको देखा वो सिगरेट पी रहा है। उसने मुझे फॉलो नहीं किया था, बट मैंने उसको देख लिया कि वो सिगरेट पी रहा है। क्लास में आया था तो उसे मैंने बोला कि सुनीत, आप मार्केट में क्या कर रहे थे? तो नहीं सर, घूमने गया था। मैं सिगरेट स्मोकिंग कर रहा था ना? कि नहीं सर। तो वो तो नेचुरली क्लास में बोलेगा ही ना कि सिगरेट नहीं, मैं स्मोकिंग नहीं करता हूँ। तो आप ज्यादातर स्टूडेंट या किसी को भी आप पूछिए, वो बोलेगा ही मैं स्मोकिंग नहीं करता हूँ, ड्रग्स नहीं करता हूँ। बट अभी हो जाता है 11, 12, 9, 10 का भी बच्चा भी सिगरेट पीता है मैम, ड्रग्स लेता है, स्पेशली यहाँ पर
मेरे लिए है ना।
तो वो तो नेचुरली बोलेगा ही नहीं मुझे ड्रग्स नहीं लेता हूँ, स्मोकिंग लेता हूँ। बट उसको इनर अंदर से देखना होगा, उसको समझना होगा, उसको पेरेंट्स के पास उसको जो हेल्थ कंडीशन है उसके ऊपर भी देखना होगा कि ड्रग्स लेता है कि नहीं, वो स्टडी वर्कआउट कैसा करता है, वो होम कंडीशन कितना है, सोसाइटी कैसा है, फैमिली बैकग्राउंड कैसा है, तो वो सब भी देखना होगा। क्योंकि नेचुरली स्टूडेंट यही बोलेगा, मैंने तो स्टूडेंट का प्रैक्टिकल देख लिया कि वो स्मोकिंग कर रहा है, बट क्लास में बोल रहे नहीं, वो तो क्लास में बोलेगा ही तो स्मोकिंग नहीं कर रहा। बट उसको बैकग्राउंड देखना होगा, उसकी हेल्थ कंडीशन देखना होगा, वो स्टडी में माइंड लगा रहे कि नहीं, ना या फ्रेंड्स के साथ घूम रहा है, ये सब भी देखना थोड़ा। तो अमृता को मैंने देखा जो बोल रहे थे, तो थोड़ा अपने को वो बोलते हैं ना कि ज्यादा नहीं, मैं खुलकर नहीं बोलूंगा मैम के साथ, खुलकर नहीं बोलूंगा।
मैं समझ गई आपका पॉइंट, मैं समझ गई। मैं प्लीज अलाउ मी टू डिस्कस। ओके,
यस मैम, यस मैम,
या प्लीज अलाउ मी टू डिस्कस। वो लोग 2-3 लोग बोल दिए ना मैम। The discussion was Kanaya was telling that after reading all this and gradually, she'll develop understanding and she might come back and she might open up and she might confess. Maybe it will take 1 or 2 sessions. That's what he was telling. But then Usha was having a doubt whether it is like a deliberate kind of a thing. And Lilu Sheikh was also, so I made her understand. Lilu Sheikh was also telling that this is deliberately he's lying. So I just wanted to explain this little bit of why there are. See, हमारा insight different तरीके का होता है, ठीक है? एक है intellectual insight. For example, Ankita was asking me about denial, so I was explaining about denial. A mother who has lost a child, she knows that with her eyes, physically she knows that, intellectually she knows that that child is lost, but emotionally she has not come to terms with the situation, so she is denying it in the same way. Why? Because they were also asking about this, that I was telling intellectual insight is different, emotional insight is different. So it is the job of the counselor what I was trying to motivate her and do is to gradually bring her from that intellectual insight to emotional insight. वो लेवल में आने के लिए ये झूठ नहीं बोल रहे. True, I agree with Lilu Sheikh that he caught a student smoking in the market. When he asked the student outrightly denied. Okay, because he's a sir. But here we are in a counseling situation where she's already feeling comfortable and where she is feeling unconditionally accepted, and this is one place where she is feeling safe. Still, here it is, I don't think that here she wants to lie deliberately. That is not the thing that we are observing. Okay, she has still in that denial mode. तो अभी हमारा काम है, काउंसलर का काम है उसको बस, now she knows she is smoking, but she has not, emotionally accepted it. So it is my job to motivate her and to encourage her and bring her to a position where she will develop emotional insight, and then she will say, yes, I am ready for treatment. I will take. So it may not happen in 1 or 2 sessions. It might take 3 sessions. One more point here. What is the goal of the counselor? And what is the goal of the counseling? It's not matching, isn't it, ma'am? See, I am, why she has been referred to me, that is my concern. But that is not client's consent at all. Can I start counseling her? She is in A, I am in plane B. So we are not matching anywhere at all. So can I set goal for her without considering her, start treatment for, I cannot do that. So at this point of time in counseling, breaking that denial is my job. And with all alcoholics, invariably all substance abuse, mostly they are brought by others. They have not come up, not.
No, Manoja, very right. I have another similar experience of a stealing case. I have discussed it with you also.
Yeah, ma'am, I know.
Because what happens when I have to deal with some cases where I have certain confusion, I discuss with Manoja with the only intention of helping the client.
Yeah.
Very unbiased, in a confidential way. We discuss, because some of the things, as she was telling, a person who is stealing, somebody will come and complain to me, this girl is stealing. I will come and call her and ask. I don't know why, Lilu Sheikh, you say that she is lying. Why should she accept something like stealing, smoking? I will ask, oh, you are smoking. Why will she say yes? I think we really need to understand the emotion, the socio-cultural milieu in which we live. Are we developing that kind of a younger generation wherein we accept everything? Our society, are we so liberal? Stealing, it is such a big stigma. They know. Stealing is another very interesting. Probably we don't get time. I wish you were here around so that we could discuss all those things.
Yeah.
Very difficult. How much time we spent with her. But nothing comes. Yes, I am stealing will not come from her. There are different ways of getting it. That is what we are doing with Amrita also.
Yeah.
There will be acceptance has come. She feels comfortable. There is rapport with the counselor. She is coming to the counselor. These are the positives. And slowly today she came to know that my teacher has told this ma'am that I am smoking. That's all. But still, your teacher told you are smoking. Will she say yes?
No.
I think we really need to change our views. That's what is becoming a counselor.
Hmm. Yeah, many of them are finding it difficult to accept that it's just denial.
Mm.
And it is the job of the counselor to help the counselee to come to that stage where the denial will be broken. It
See,
may
one of
take
the things is definitely a kind of directly telling. Like she said, your teacher told that. So, but counselor was not bouncing or demanding to accept right now. Your teacher,
yes, yeah,
but see, that has given her a preparation. In the back of her mind,
yes,
she will know, because the
yeah,
truth all of us know now. She
yeah,
also knows,
yeah,
but it doesn't come out. We can't expect that she will be like one, oh, you're smoking, ha, I'm smoking, you're stealing, ha, I'm stealing, second question, third question, nahi. There are different ways of gathering information. That's what we want you to know.
yeah. Today we were trying little more confrontational,
Yeah.
but loving confrontation. I did not threaten her,
Hmm. Hmm.
but since she, otherwise we will see, we don't have that luxury of time of
Yeah.
so much time also. No, every session will dig in this on the same way
Yeah,
also.
and definitely the Manoja's confrontation was there are different levels. There
Yeah.
could be a threatening. If Manoja was in an authoritarian position, she
Yes.
could have used a slightly different confrontation
Mm.
technique. Like
Yes.
usually, as parents we do, as a warden
Yeah.
we do, as a
Yes.
principal we do. It's not
Yeah.
wrong. It's a
Yeah.
position which gives that lucidity to the circumstance. But as a counselor, we need to be governed by certain principles, because it's a very sensitive issue, confrontation. But today, what happened? She has come to know that this ma'am knows. So my teacher has told.
Suman can't hear you.
Ma'am, should I?
Yeah. Yeah, please.
I just wanted to tell one of my experience, ma'am.
Yeah.
In school, actually, I was not doing counseling. I won't say that it was counseling kind of thing, but
Yeah.
some students were caught with some substances, and asked them, and they refused again and again. For at first, the three of them were there, so they told no, it was kept in toilet. There were these bottles were kept in toilet. So it is possible that the sweeper might be using. So we had to just inquire for that also. But later on, they accepted no, it was found when they were coming to school. It was found on the way, so they brought it, and they were not accepting. But then, ma'am, actually, I am a biology teacher, so I told them, yes, let's bring that potassium permanganate. Let us bring this thing. I just made a situation. I created a situation that now I will take their testing. I'll do the testing, and in fact, I was also having syringes. So I said, call nurse, ma'am. We will take the blood. We will find out. And then if it is found, then we will have to take the action. If they accept by themselves, then there will be no action at present. So that way, but later, because of that fear, they accepted that yes, we brought it from home, and we collected money for this. Later on, they accepted. After we told them, after we kind of threatening only, that we will just give a test, chemical tests will be performed on your blood, on your this thing, exhaling breath. So that from that they came to the final thing.
Which class were they in, Suman?
Ma'am, it was 9th standard.
My God. Maybe now you have to rethink that was really scary.
Yeah.
Not a counseling, ma'am, but I was given the task to inquire about the thing.
I understand, but I'm really worried. I'm thinking, I am the student who's the victim, or what do you call that? Culprit. Who's the culprit? And I was there, and this is really imagine the psychological trauma they go through to accept this kind of a thing out of fear. Did you do it in a individual basis or group in front of the class?
No, ma'am. Individually, I took them to the biolab, and then I just brought my things ready. I kept all the chemicals and all those things ready.
Okay.
So because of that, maybe they accepted it later.
Okay. So anyway, no, my only concern, if you have done it individually, I think it is you had a counselor in you then.
Yeah.
Because it's you see, drinking, the bad effects of drinking is not a big thing, but the humiliation which happens in front of the peers.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know, you might have, I will take 2 minutes because I feel it is very interesting anecdote.
Yes, ma'am.
Which many of us know this. It's a very common forward in WhatsApp. A student steals a watch in the classroom, and the person comes and complains, my watch is not found. Just now I had kept it, I went to the washroom, the watch is not there. So the teacher was very sure that somebody in the class only has stolen. The teacher said, all of you close your eyes. And he goes to everybody, checks their pocket, and he finds somewhere, he comes and keeps it on the table, and he'll tell all to open your eyes, and tell the boy, come and take your watch. And the boy who lost the watch got it. That was the end of the story. Everything went on as usual. And after some years, the student in whose pocket the watch was there, the teacher meets him somewhere. The student very reluctantly goes and touches his feet and very reluctantly stands in front. Oh, the teacher was so happy and says, oh, you are that student and all that. Then the student feels astonished. The teacher is same. There's no change in the teacher. The teacher is talking as usual. He's not showing any anger or disrespect towards me. Then he told his sir, I'm very sorry. I did that mistake. Then teacher asked, oh, is that? Were you the person? It's okay, he said. Then this boy will ask, sir, you don't know. It was in my pocket. Sir, sir, you know what the sir said?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you remember the story.
Yeah, I also remember.
I also closed my eyes.
Yeah.
Because by any way, my behavior towards the child should not affect the child. See how much of depth is there in this thing. See, sometimes, so Suman, we don't close our eyes because we cannot do it.
Yes.
Though we come to know this is the child who's drinking, who's stealing, who's doing that, if we can not disclose it to the public, sometimes you may have to disclose. For example, the girl who was stealing, we had to call the others in her room, those who were the victims, we had to talk. A small group came to know. But still, our behavior with her, if it doesn't change, the other students in the hostel also will not change. It becomes such
Exactly.
There are 2-3 instances which I have experienced. It's a great learning to me.
Yes. And many times in school, teachers forget this fact.
Yes.
I know how they are penalized in public and shamed in public. And I would call it some amount of verbal abuse, actually.
True, Manoja.
Shaming the child and stigmatize.
No, here we have to be very careful, and all our counselors should come out here.
Yes. Yes.
It's not just end of the issue may be ending there, but we need to create the same environment for them to flourish and live ahead.
Yes.
There our counselor has to come out.
Here, even Lilu Sheikh was telling that she will not open up, thinking that, like the counselor counselor might, the client might fear that parents will come to know. But I never, during that discussion, I never spoke about including her parents, or not even telling, shall I call the teacher? I know teacher will. I never did that. Did not do any threatening measure at all. Just continue to be accepting her just the way she is. So I have the faith that in next session may not be, but in another session, for sure she's going to open up. That is the hope that I have as
The
a counselor.
reason, no, Manoja, why they don't open up is all these things are there.
Fear of
No, my mother will come to know, my
Yeah,
father will come
yes,
to know, my
yes, yes.
principal will come to know,
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
to photo. And what might happen, the consequences. I may be expelled from the hostel, I may be expelled from the, can
Yes.
they take all that? 16, 17-year-old students, can they
Yeah.
take? It is very, very threatening. See, the issue is not very threatening, but the consequence become threatening.
Yes,
So we
that
have
is
to
the thing.
keep those things. We have to keep all those things. Jumping into conclusion and coloring students. Somebody may be stealing, but see, आपने छी आता है ना मन में, smoking, drinking. That we should never feel chi who.
Yeah. That counselor instinct has to be there in us, even as a teacher, even as a friend also, I would say. Not taking the other person.
It's very beautiful if as human beings we all are like that, like
Yeah.
as thought by Carl Rogers.
Yeah.
But we are originally that. We are originally that. We have changed in the circumstances. We need to get back into our original self. That's what is becoming a counselor or a teacher.
Yeah. It is like empathy. There is empathy and advanced empathy. What is advanced empathy? It is compassion. No? When somebody will share and tell you, I am hungry, you give food. That is empathy. But advanced empathy is you are sensing that in that house, they have not bought rice or food for so many days. I'm not seeing these children looking so dull. So without telling them, I am buying 5 kilo of rice and giving it in that house. Okay. From just empathetic people, a counselor, I believe, should become into that kind of an advanced level of empathy, which is called compassion.
Yeah. Or giving a opportunity for them to earn so that they
Yes.
have rice at home.
Yes, yes.
These are
Open,
the
yeah.
Always, empathy is action oriented.
Yes.
There is some action in it. It is not just, there is a behavioral aspect to it.
Yes.
Only feeling, oh, you are hungry, empathy very initial level ka ho sakta hai. But the real empathy is that advanced level where you become action oriented.
Yeah, yeah. Acting on that.
Acting on it. Manoja,
Yes, ma'am.
Friday you will take?
Yeah.
Friday.
4 to 5, ma'am? For 4 to 5:30?
Friday 2, I think. No, what is our time?
2? Okay.
Friday 2 is our time, no?
Yes,
As
ma'am.
of now, there are no common classes. I'll just check. There was some message of common class. Friday is 21st, no?
Yeah, Friday is 21st.
No, Friday there is no. Manoja?
Yeah, ma'am.
I think Friday.
Friday 2 p.m. ma'am. Friday ko 2 p.m.
Yeah, Friday 2.
2, okay.
Okay. So
Yeah,
we
ma'am.
conclude this Amrita story. We can conclude on Friday.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
Others also can think of what are the other ways of
Yes.
gathering information.
Yes, yes. Kanaya was discussing. I would like others also to think of it and tell.
What are the other possible ways of gathering information and driving the point home so that it becomes very clear that both of client and counselor are at the same level and the acceptance comes there. See, acceptance need not be, yes, I smoke.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, ma'am.
There are different ways the acceptance comes. So you just think what, see, we are giving a clue. Today we just opened up a little bit from others' point of view. Also, information can be collected. See, the teacher said. So what other ways can be there? You can think.
Ma'am, can I
Deva?
share more thing?
Yeah.
This is another case which I came.
1 minute, Suman.
Yes, ma'am.
I want somebody who's not at
Yeah.
all speaking
Yes.
to say
Yeah.
something. I'm sure they have something.
Deepak Smita wanted to share something, ma'am. That's
1
what I
minute.
was about to tell.
Mhm.
Deepak.
Yeah.
Suman, I request Suman to note down this, because as a counseling case, you have to, this time you are not going to school. So you please document your experiences.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give you a format for, come. We will give you a format, okay, for documentation. So you put your thoughts together now. Then, because these things have to be documented and submitted to us. If you remember, we have shared that alternative practicum. In that, there are 3 counseling case you have to submit. One you may have to present also. So for that, Suman, what you shared now, that also you can note down, and what you're going to share now also, you please document. And Debasmita will speak now.
Ma'am, this is not a case with regard to substance abuse.
No, it need
This
not
is-
be. It need not be. You tell what is your view, reflection,
Yeah,
what do you want to say?
actually what I faced was this girls of class 7 in my school actually. So they had a group within themselves, and since it was the last day of the school with regard to the academic ending of the academic session of 2019-20, and after that the final exams were to be taken up. Okay, so that was the last day, and as usual, I being the class teacher, I just informed all, see now you are all a grown-up girls and boys, you might be thinking of doing something on the very last day. So I aware you all, please be on your own. Do not commit any such thing. If you want at all, you can take a leave and you can study at your home. But at the same time, if you feel that you want to attend the school, want to be with your friends, since this is the last day of that particular year, so you can do that. Despite all these warnings and other things and all the other sayings, on the very last day, some of these girls, they committed something. Okay, like they bought something from their own houses which they shouldn't have bought. Like there were certain wedding cards, and they did some sort of a thing which they shouldn't have done. Okay, and this, since I was the class teacher, I found that there might be something fishy. I just got this sort of like I used to observe my class very well. So on the very before 2 days, I looked at all these children, and since that was my last class, so I just told them, you can do whatever you feel like. If you want to talk silently, you can do it, but don't shout, don't make noise, so that the other classes are not getting disturbed at all. So I just, when I told them, when I gave this permission, so they were all talking, and somehow from somewhere I got some sort of a connection that there might be something that these girls can do on the very last day. As usual, so I just thought of that their bags should be checked before the assembly. I mean, the students were all there standing in the assembly. That school assembly was going on, and I, along with 2 of my colleagues, we went to that class and we started checking the bags. Okay, and I being a girl, this lady teacher, so I just checked this bags of this girls, and I found something. I bought that there. I bought to the staff women's wherever it is. I just bought it. I just sent all these girls, everyone to the class. Then it was my class. I just asked, so how are you all doing? So they didn't notice anything. I mean, the girls, whose bag these things were there, they didn't notice anything. I mean, they just came and they didn't search or they didn't figure out anything. So the things were with us. These girls, I just told them, okay, so shall we start a revision class? So they just opened their bags. And these girls, they started to look at one another. That these things are missing from my bag. Okay. So they were really worried, like, what did it go? Then I told them, what happened? Is there any problem in the class? So one by one, they started telling me, "Ma'am, we want to go to washroom." So I said, "Okay, you can go one by one." Okay. So the girls, one by one, they started going to the washroom, and here they had some sort of a discussion. In our school, it is told that two girls can together go for the washroom. So two of them went over there and they started to discuss. After 5 or 10 minutes later, some of the girls came and told me, "Ma'am, they are crying over there. They have done something." Okay, this is what I got to hear. So I went to them. I told, "Why are you crying?" So they told me, "Something I have done which I shouldn't have done." This was that, even before we start with the proceedings, before we start with everything, even before we continue, like the principal, our staff, we haven't spread the information among all of us. Rather, it was just me and two of my colleagues whom actually we were checking the bags and other things. But the situation was spread out all throughout the school. But these two girls, they were very good girls. Generally, of that particular class, they got so afraid. They just didn't want to. They didn't want their reputation to go. So that they just told that, "Ma'am, there is something we have done. Please, you don't tell anyone. But we are not going to do it anymore." We stopped the incident over there only because we didn't want to, further. We didn't want that this child from the future onwards we had the final exam. So we didn't want that the final exams get hampered due to such a due to such a traumatic situation or due to such a psychological stress. So, ma'am, this thing that I wanted to share, this wasn't you were telling that this denial and acceptance and other things. Ma'am, what I feel at times, children, they do accept at times. Out of fear, as Suman ma'am also pointed out, chemical tests and other things and due to which, totally fearful. But here I found that seriously, we didn't have to do anything. He being the class teacher, I really didn't have to. What I did was I just collected the thing. I just collected it and I kept it to myself only. I haven't shown it to other people. What is that? Rather having a discussion with the principal, this is what I have found and other things. I just kept it to myself. I just wanted to see whether they really come up and tell it by themselves or not. So when they found their bag, when they looked into their bag, they found that these things are not there in the bag. They got worried. Like they were thinking, and it was not at all informed to them that your bags are going to be checked. Rather, the assembly went on, the assembly program went on. Like we generally have it was stressed. The assembly program was stressed so that we can continue with the work. But it was never known to them who was the teacher, who came, who saw the bag, who collected the material, what happened exactly. Okay, nothing like that. And I just told them, if you think that you have committed something which you shouldn't have done, forget it. Okay, there is nothing. Has anyone told you anything? So they told, "No, ma'am, you didn't tell me anything." Is there anything? No, ma'am, no, nothing. When you go to the back home, this thing will stop totally and you will continue with your studies, prepare for the very next. This was something I wanted to share with.
Yeah, nice that you could share it with us, no?
This is not a substance abuse thing, ma'am, but at that very class 7 students, maybe of at the age of say 12 or 13 maximum. So at that age, they are totally thinking of that adult sort of things and other, which shouldn't have done, they're just into this adolescent stage.
Yeah.
And they are just coming into touch with all these things. So that is something I wanted to share, ma'am.
Very frightening, no? Where our youngsters are heading to, even at a very young age.
Yes.
It's really frightening. And good that, you did not expose them at the same time. You made them realize what they have done is wrong. We do not know whether they will repent and change, but at least the fear of the consequences led them to at least confess before you and accept it and say sorry. Yeah, because it's also important that we need to understand the consequences of our actions. No, many of the youngsters they think that they can get away with everything. No, somewhere this kind of action needs to be taken so that they can also understand there are consequences of every action. You know, good and bad, you know, good, there will be a good outcome, bad, there will be a bad consequences. Yeah, thank you for sharing this. I'm glad, Debamita, you shared today. I have a humble request to everyone here. There are few faces regularly I see on the screen. Today, I'm glad Anandita Ghosh and Debamita Saha is on the screen. I'm glad. I really encourage all of you to come forward. You know, these are all experiences that you know, others can also. We miss that face to face where everybody will open up and speak, at least most of them. But this is very encouraging that two of you have come forward today. I'm glad. Okay, keep it up.
Remember, your speaking has, there is analysis of case. So we
Yes.
have to assess you for this. So from
Yes.
next time, everybody, those who did not speak, for example, today Anindita could give up her, he rarely opens up. And Debasmita, I think I am hearing you for
Yeah,
good
first time.
presentation. Anindita also, and there are some who are giving in the chat box. They give good views, but I think next class, those who have not spoken, they can get chance.
So unless we express ourselves, it is difficult to learn. It is not like learning theory. Counseling is not like, you know, some theory that you learned. Here we have to learn to express ourselves. This is also a training. It's not just a class. No, it's a training program. Many people are shy to come forward, but we need to overcome that. Okay? Because this is a training field. And even if you don't feel confident, it is okay. You think it is irrelevant also, it is okay. You should attend some of the previous classes, you know. I'm not telling that every time talk irrelevant things. No, even if you feel, what if I'll make mistake, it's okay. Nobody is going to judge you. That's how we make mistake. And I don't call anything as mistake. It's all a learning experience only. Okay. Yeah. Ma'am?
Hello?
Yeah, ma'am.
Can we stop or any concluding lines? Can we stop for today?
Yeah, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good night.
Welcome. Bye-bye. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Today it was a very nice session, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. You mean to say otherwise everybody, every other day it was a bad session?
No, madam. Today there is forgiving, like Jesus Christ forgiving. I think like that story telling. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it very much, madam.
Tell you one story. Okay, Smita.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So tomorrow, as usual, Behra sir and BN Panda sir ka class, because you have missed it. Many Thursdays we had common class, and Friday also we have our usual class. Next week there will be 2 common class which I will be sharing. Okay. And please.
Ma'am, Friday have a common class.
No. This week common class is over. Monday, Tuesday you had common class.
Ma'am, you had already forwarded that there is always common class.
This week's common classes are over. Monday, Tuesday.
Madam, 21st is another, there is schedule for common class.
Which one? Which one?
21st, madam.
Are you sure?
Practicum. Yes, madam. Practicum.
You tell which one is that?
Mysore, madam. Mysore.
Ma'am, career development.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Anyway, let me, I will put it in the group, because as of now, I got 2 messages saying that 24th August and 27th August, 24th August is on workshop and by Mysore, 27th August is by Mysore again on planning of guidance program. As of now, that's the message I have.
Madam, you have said it previously. 21st August is from Mysore. It is from Onitsha.
Tell
Some
the topic,
practicum.
please. Tell the topic.
Practicum, madam.
What?
Career-
All
career-
are practicum. 3
Career
months we are-
development.
What we had now also is practicum. Online we are doing practicum.
And it is career case study session. It is career case study session.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I will clarify. Don't worry. Okay, I'll put. And please, in my class today also somebody is asking group mein link. I've told you the link is same. Don't ask, because I don't want unnecessary messages in the group. It's so troublesome. It goes to so many people and they all will be disturbed. Okay, Lilu Sheikh, are you here?
Ma'am, this is Arindita. Before we end up, I just really want to thank you both. I even thank you for letting me know that I was a silent listener. And yes, I do promise I'm going to, from next class, I'm opening up so that you end up saying you're fed up of listening to you.
You will never do it.
It's
We
like
are
the-
not face to face.
We will not.
Though we are
No,
not
we
face
will
to
not.
face, we know.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it's like the whole day. We this online thing is getting like so much on us. The whole day with the children, we keep on speaking, telling them, explaining them, and it's like after 2, it's like my time now. I should be sitting and listening.
No, I see your behavior here. Some will open the mic, but they'll hesitate to speak. Unless we ask them, they don't. And there are some who give very good points in the chat box, but they don't come out and speak. They're very sensitive that, oh, why I should speak.
Yeah.
I say, hey, each one. There are some people who are told they are quick to begin and they continue. It's good. All have our own individuality and uniqueness, which is very beautiful. It's a blend of variety. All are required for us. Because those who speak more also are required, because our effort is
Definitely.
Yes.
Different experiences.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Okay, take care. Bye bye.
Bye.
Of course. Yeah. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.